What was the look that Zach gave you when you came out there?
A little shocked. I think it was more anger than shock. He really wanted the ball. I really wanted the ball, but it was just a little miscommunication. I was told to go in. He was told to get. Was told not go or not to come out. So yeah, it's just miscommunication. I think either way in that situation, we're gonna have a good time because Zach's gonna fill it up and do well too. So just a miscommunication, but it worked out.
What is it about you and pitching against Florida?
Just being from there, I think there's just that extra fight. There's that extra grit. Personally, it's just a personal thing, and I'm just glad it worked out the way it did.
Is that ninth inning about as well as you can throw it?
I think I got better. I got more in there, but the results I think is about as good as I can get them there.
Just nothing really fancy what you did. You just attacked him with fastball.
Yeah, today was more of attacking than where I have been. Where I've struggled, it's been a timid at release or not timid, just shortening up. And so today I was just going to give it everything I had, and the results were going to take care of themselves, good or bad. But when I left them out, I knew it was going to be all I had.
I mean, you were motivated, but you're coming in against a 2, 3, 4 in the order, including a couple of guys with 32 homers, and the ball's jumping out of here today. But you went at them with fastballs.
Yeah, I mean, take nothing away from who the Florida Gators are. They're a really good team. Obviously, they won the SEC this year. They're going to be a really good program. But you attack, and you might win them, you might lose them. But if you go in with the attack, you have a better chance.
How impressed were you with the bullpen all weekend long?
Bullpen, hitting, all of it. Starting pitching, I think we put a lot together this weekend, and it's exciting to see that going into this postseason. You see hitters starting to take better swings, starting to get big hits in big situations. Bullpen coming in, filling up the zone, throwing strikes, and what's good to see is there's plenty of guys coming out of the bullpen. It's not just one or two; it's the whole bullpen, and that's exciting to see for us.
You've probably got an NCAA bid locked up at this point by pulling all these RPI wins like this. I mean, how do you go into Hoover then and just keep that intensity? Of course, playing LSU has probably helped you out a little bit, but still, how do you keep that same intensity for it?
I don't think it changes. I think our plan's always been the same. Every game we come into, we want to win. That's who we are, and sometimes it doesn't work out, but we're going to give it everything we have. Doesn't matter the game or the situation. We're not worried about regionals right now. We're worried about doing the best we can in Hoover.
You guys were 2-7 at one point in the league, and you ended up being 9-1 against top 5 teams. Could you ever envision a weekend like this, looking back at all that?
Yeah, I mean, we knew we had talent. We knew we had grit. Things weren't just going our way. We couldn't put it together, but we never lost focus. Coach says one pitch at a time, one game at a time, all that. So we never lost focus on what our goal was and who we are, and we wanted just to come out and prove that this weekend.
What made y'all so good against the top 3 teams there? I mean, you're 9-1 against them this year.
I think it's just we have something to prove. A lot of people overlook us. A lot of people thought we were going to be no good this year. I think it's just a grit. I think it's something we bring to the table that not many teams can have, and I think we're going to continue to do that.